Yo, 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 what's good? Welcome back to another episode of The Visit. I'm your host, Quan. If this is your first time tuning in, this podcast is about life, growth, family, lessons, and the experiences that shape who we become. Kick back and just listen. We finna just drop a little convo, let y'all know what's going on right now. Now, today's episode is special. It's a special one. I got a special guest for y'all, man. Somebody who's been teaching me more about life than anybody else lately. He's 6 years old. He's funny. He's smart. He's athletic. And he's my son, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the podcast, my man, Big Jace. What's good, my boy?
What's up?
Yes, sir. My boy Jace is now into the chat. You hear me? So, yeah. So, today we're going to talk about, just about school, about life, just whatever makes Jace happy, what make you scared, what you want to be when you grow up. But it's no pressure. No pressure at all, my boy. We just father and son having a conversation like we always do at home.
All right.
So, let the people know we locked in on this football game.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Playoff time. We getting ready for the Super Bowl, but right now we watching the Pats and Broncos. Scores 10-7. Pats just blew a field goal that could have put them up.
Patriots winning.
Yep.
Patriots gonna go to the Super Bowl.
They only up by 3.
The Broncos don't stand a chance.
All right, Jay. So diving right in, man. My first question is, when is your birthday?
February 13th.
February 13th. That isn't too far away. You got about 2 weeks. You already ready for that? You already got plans? You know what you want for your birthday as far as gift-wise or if you want a party? Okay. What gift you looking forward to? What is it you looking for?
A VR.
Okay. And party-wise, what you think about party-wise? You trying to invite some people over or it's good you already know what you want so we can get that done. Can you also let the people know what grade you're in?
Oh, I'm in first grade.
First grade, okay. If I'm not mistaken, you in first grade, but the class you were in is a split between first and second grade, correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir. That's because my man is academically ahead of the first graders in his class, so they offered to join him with a class of second graders just to try and challenge him a bit more. What's your favorite thing about school, Jace?
Math.
That's your favorite thing about school? Not over recess, over like all the other stuff you can do?
I like recess, gym, music.
Oh, okay. When I was about 6 years old, sports was nonstop for me. I was going year-round, football, basketball, baseball, track, soccer, all of it. Just going. But now that I get to see you doing everything that I was doing, man, it's special. And I'm proud of you, my boy. I want you to keep up the good work, keep working hard, keep the discipline, and keep building off of that. We setting the foundation right now, but in school, who's your best friend? Amon. What's the funniest thing that happened in school? I know earlier you told me about Kazea. And the noises he be making, he like to scream and make these old bird noises and all this other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
My boy loves sports. We want to hear from you, Jace. What is your favorite sport?
Football.
Football? Why football?
Because you get to chuck people, spin people, get the ankles. It's pretty fun.
You looking for the physicality, huh? That's what I like to hear. I hope you keep that. That's going to take you a long way. Who's your favorite athlete? So in any sport, baseball, football, basketball, track, soccer, whatever sport, swimming, whoever it is that you can think of, the number one athlete you look up to, who is that? This person is who you can model your game after. I'm going to give you everything that this athlete has. What person would you want to be like the most?
I'm going to go with WWE. Randy Orton.
I ain't seen anyone do too much besides RKOs, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if he can really run or if he can play some other sports, but...
What about Andre the Giant?
Andre the Giant? If y'all can't tell right now, my man Jace is locked in on this wrestling. That's the little trend he's on right now. If you want to tell everybody who your favorite team is, who your favorite sports team?
In soccer, I like Portugal.
Okay, Portugal. Real Madrid. Okay.
And in football, I like...
Who's your favorite team in the NFL?
Chicago.
Chicago? That's who you rolling with, the Bears? All right, ain't nothing wrong with that. Well, you know what I love about y'all the sports, Jace? Is that it teaches you how to play. It teaches you how to lose. It teaches you how to win. And it teaches you how to keep going when things get hard. You know what I'm saying? You remember it was times where y'all were playing in the season and y'all were down, losing. But what? Y'all had to lock in, start getting them flags, flip the score, boom. Now y'all up winning. right? Facing that adversity, striking back. Remember, that's what we be talking about. We can't fold. We got to keep going. We got to keep fighting no matter what. Failure is not an option. Stopping is not an option. We can't quit. All right. So tell me this, Jace. How do you feel when you win?
Feel good.
You feel good?
Feel like I'm finna win a championship.
Feel like you're in a championship every time you win. Yes, sir. Like you need a big trophy. What about when you lose? How do you feel when you lose?
I feel sad. I don't like to see my team down.
Right. And that be pushing you to the point to where you like to scream and yell and throw your controller, punch on the wall. Shout out to Mama for that Christmas gift she got you with. She got him the punching pad that he could put on the wall. So now when my boy get angry, he go to the punching pad and get his boxing in so that he's stiff from the shoulders. You feel me? We straight. We gonna get that workout in, but we working on that. We definitely gotta work better on losing. We don't lose that often, and we be used to winning so much that when we lose, it really, really hurt. But we just gotta make sure that whenever we lose, we don't be a sore loser. We don't show bad sportsmanship. When we lose, it's still GG's. It's still a good game, my boy. I'ma see you next time. I'm finna go get better. And next time I see you, you best know I'm not losing. That's the mindset we got. When you fail, because daddy be watching, I need you to always get back up. Because that's what it's all about. You feel me? Never stay down. Head always held high. Shoulders always back and relaxed. We ready for the next battle. That's how we respond. You feel me? That's my point. Here we go. Going into our next segment. Let's talk about family for a minute. In our family, it is 4 of us. Of course, it's me, the man of the house, Quan. Then we got my wife, Tanaya White. Then we got Jace, 6-year-old.
My brother.
And then we have Jackson, who is 4 years old. What do you like to do with daddy? You like to play sports with me? So all the training and going out, working out with all my other athletes and other stuff like that. Shout out to my athletes also that I train. Anybody looking to get in their work, I'm always putting in speed and agility training. We meet out in Waxahachie on the days that we do train. For people out and about, if y'all trying to get in touch with me, just reach out and we work things out. I do travel. And what do you like to do with mama?
I like to learn about track.
You like to learn about track? You just be locked in. She can talk about track all day. So I know when she gets you talking about that, you soaking up that knowledge. And then when you with Jackson, what do you like to do with Jackson? Because I know y'all just be fighting, hitting each other all the time. I hear y'all yelling and screaming. But when y'all are quiet and y'all are actually getting along and having fun, what is it y'all doing? It seems like we got them stunned here, y'all. So you can't find nothing that you like to do with your brother. Not eating, not watching TV, not getting ready for bed, not getting ready for school.
He really don't sleep with me, though. He barely even sleep with me. He barely even sleep with me. He usually be sleeping on the couch.
But when he do be sleeping with you, you be sleeping good. Yeah, you can't deny that. Cause I come in there and both of y'all be snoring, slobbering. Yeah, it's all good though. Y'all to find some time to get together. I know y'all both still young right now. Y'all really just be annoying each other, but y'all gonna build that bond as y'all get older. Remember that. That's your brother, man. You love him and you protect him. All right. Verbal confirmation.
Yes, sir.
Jace, being your dad is one of the greatest blessings of my life. Everything I do, working, building, planning, it's all for y'all. It's all for the family. Because I'm trying to leave behind something that y'all can have forever. And y'all don't have to worry about asking other people for anything. Y'all never need anything. You always have everything you need. And you only got to go out and get what you want on your own. You feel me?
Yes.
All right. So tell me, what makes you happy at home? It should be an easy one. I'm stunned right now that you are just tongue-tied and you ain't talking. Because normally this guy, Jace, do not stop talking. So when you at home, I know for a fact you love playing your video game. If I don't come in there and tell Jace to turn that game off at night, y'all, him and his cousin, DeQuaylen will stay on that game all day and night. It don't matter the weather. It don't matter the time. I know that they building character, though, every time they play. That's one thing I know for sure. But here at home, Jace, tell me what makes you sad sometimes? Jackson hitting you?
Number 1.
Yeah, that's number 1. That's what little brothers do, man. They kind of, annoy you and pester you. It's not because they just want to bother you. It's because they love you. He really just trying to, play with you and find a way to connect with you, but he don't really know how because he's younger, So to you, he see you playing the game and you giving all your attention to the game. You ain't paying attention to him, and he want to play with you because he don't want to play no video game.
Nope.
So you just gotta understand, little bro. Sometimes, all right. When you talk about feelings, that makes you strong. You hear me, Jace? So me asking you what make you happy, sad, what makes you nervous, what makes you scared. When I ask you questions about that throughout the day, week, month, that's me checking on you. And that's perfectly fine to be checking on how people feel. You feel me? That's important, especially to know how your family feel. The big question time, big question. What do you want to be, Jace, when you grow up?
Want to go to the NBA, and then when I retire to the NBA, I want to go to the NFL.
So you want to go play in the NBA first, and then you want to retire from the NBA and then go to the NFL. Okay. How many years do you think you want to play in the NBA?
Like 3 or 2 years.
2 or 3 years? And then you going to the NFL? How many years you want to play in the NFL?
5 years.
5. Okay, so you giving up about a good 8 years. You plan on going a good decade run, really, between the two. You plan on going a good 8 to 10. Okay. Well, I like the vision, but we got to put the work in behind that if that's what you want, because it's easier said than done. Remember, if you're not getting better, you're getting sorry. You getting sorry. Ain't no way around. You're getting sorry. We don't stay the same. Ain't no such thing as staying the same in the middle. I'm all right. You either getting better or you getting worse. Why do you want to do both? Why? You could go baseball. They make the most money. You could go soccer. You could play younger. There's many different things. You can go pro with soccer 14, 15. That ain't long. You already 6.
That's how I can get angry.
There's so many other ways, though, you can get your anger out. You don't have to do it just through sports. Finding other activities to do. We're going to do some homework. We're going to do some digging, and we're going to find out what are some other avenues we can take for anger management. So we ain't got to just rely on sports. 'Cause listen to me. In sports, it's not about if you're going to get hurt, when you're going to get hurt. So you always got to stay prepared and have a plan B. We coming up right. All right, Jay, so you can be anything you want as long as you work hard, be kind, and never give up on yourself. All right? Anything you put your mind to, you can do it. You hear me?
Yes.
A mind is a terrible thing to waste, so don't waste it. Every day you should be feeding your mind, building, like I said, on that foundation, all right? What is it that you're really good at?
Football.
You feel like that's what you're best at? That's your prime? You number one? You getting the best Jace in football. Okay.
In 2024 was a beast.
2024, you was a beast. Last year, you wasn't a beast in 2025?
I was.
Yeah, you was a beast in 2025, too. What's something you want to get better at? You could choose one thing right now to focus on to get better at. What would that be? It could be something in school. It could be something in sports. It could be some games. Managing your anger. Taking some mental health days to reset. Yes, sir. We had a snowball fight today. We went out there in the snow today. We snowed in. We've been snowed in. Today's Sunday. They already said that they canceled school till Tuesday, so we in here for at least 2 more days. My boy, you said you want to be on the podcast, but you ain't saying much.
I'm not asking you my question.
I am asking you questions. You're not talking. I asked you what's something you need to get better at. You couldn't tell me that.
Basketball.
You need to get better at basketball? What is it that you need to get better at basketball? Learning some more moves? Yeah, you need to practice on the dribbling. But that's going to...
I already know how to do.
Oh, man, here we go. All right, if you say so. All right, Jay, so what's a big dream you have?
Winning a high.
Winning a Heisman. You got to put in that work. You want to win that Heisman. That ain't something they just hand out, Jace. You can only get that from hard work and being the greatest. I got some quick questions for you, and I want you to say the first thing that come to mind, whichever one you choose, okay?
All
right. Pizza or burgers?
Burgers.
Football or basketball?
Football.
Morning or night?
Night.
Candy or ice cream?
Ice cream.
School or summer break?
School.
Ooh, superpowers or superhero?
Superpowers.
Flying or invisible?
Invisible.
Would you rather have a pet dinosaur or a pet dragon?
A pet dragon.
Would you rather be super fast or super strong?
Super fast.
Fast? Ooh, I don't know. I might want to be super strong, my boy. Would you rather have no homework or no bedtime?
No bedtime for sure.
No bedtime for sure. That is crazy.
Daddy, the Broncos just blew the field goal.
The Broncos missed the field goal?
Yep, they blew it.
Wow. It's the weather. I told you they playing in a blizzard, man. God. So the Patriots missed the first field goal when they were up 10-7. Now the Broncos just missed the field goal. Wow. Look at, oh, he tipped it. He tipped it, Jace. 93 got a tip, so he didn't miss it on his own. He missed it from the tip. It was partially blocked.
Oh.
Man, look at Sean Payton. He's mad. Remember, this the AFC Championship, man. The score is still 10-7. Ooh, that was big. That block was big. God, dog.
With 4 minutes left, the Patriots got a chance to score and win.
Yeah, they do.
If they score and win,
they already up, so they can win without scoring. But if they go score, they're going to put the game away with 4 minutes left. Yes,
yeah,
sir.
If the Patriots score, it's over for the Broncos.
So this part of the podcast, we're going to talk about life lessons from a 6-year-old. All right?
All right.
I'm going to ask you some big time questions. All right?
All right.
I need some big time responses. I just want to see where you at mentally. All right?
All right.
So here we go. What does it mean to be a good kid? If somebody say, you know, Jace, oh yeah, man, Jace a good kid. What does that mean?
It means I show good behavior.
Good behavior, okay.
And I'm good at sports.
And you good at sports? So when they say you good, you got good behavior and you good at sports. How do you show kindness?
Sharing.
Sharing? So
not hitting.
And not hitting. So if you got something to share, you gonna share, or you gonna let them know if you have something to share with them, then you'll share with them in the future. All right, I like that. I like that. I can see where you're coming from. All right, so tell me this, Jace. What should people do when they make a mistake? If you make a mistake, like say you did something wrong, because we talk about mistakes all the time. Remember, we humans, so we not perfect. We gonna make mistakes. We gonna get some things wrong. But what do you do when you make a mistake?
You go tell somebody that you made a mistake on accident.
Mm-hmm. That's all you do? You just let them know that you made that mistake on accident? Okay. That's the start. That's the most important thing, is that you're basically identifying the problem. You know that it's a problem and you want to get it fixed, right? Now you need to find out how to fix that mistake. How can you fix that mistake? You got to let somebody know you made that mistake. And then from there, we build. Now, how can we fix it? I like that, Jace. That show me that you've been listening. Here we go. What advice would you give another kid? If you could tell another kid something about life, about being 6 years old, what would you tell them?
Have a good life.
Have a good life. That's what you tell them. What does that consist of? What consists of having a good life? What do you need to have a good life?
Be good and people will give you good things.
Be good and receive good things? Okay, so you preaching karma. You put good energy and good out and you receive good in return. Okay. I like that, Jace. We do have that mindset. That is how we thinking. So, you know what? That's crazy. Because sometimes the smallest people have the biggest wisdom. As parents, we not just teaching our kids. They're teaching us too. So, Jace, before we end, because we already over time, we're a couple minutes over time. We got 3 minutes left in this game. But I want you to say something to your future self. So you 6-year-old now, I want you to say something to yourself in the future. It could be when you're 7, it could be when you're 10, it could be when you're 20, 30, 50, 100, whatever it is. But I want to hear, what would you say to your future self so that when you get big one day, when you are older and you come back and you hear this episode, what do you want to tell yourself?
Be good.
Continue to be good. That's the message you preaching. All right, so y'all hear it. We preaching the straight and narrow. We ain't trying to get it out the mud. We ain't trying to be in the trenches. Our boy say he going straight and narrow.
Patriots got a pick.
They just got a pig.
And I was Christian Gonzalez.
Oh, yeah, he redeemed himself from getting toasted early.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he sure did. He got the last laugh. Well, look like the Patriots are closing this one out, y'all. Patriots are going to the Super Bowl again.
After back and the Patriots beat.
After losing all them games. Once they lost Tom Brady and then they lost Bill Belichick, they just not getting back on the winning track. I like it. I like it for them. They made the right hires. That's what that shows. I want you to know that I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you more than you will ever understand or ever know. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
And no matter what or no matter where life takes you, I want you to know that Daddy is always going to be in your corner. I'm always going to love you. I'm always going to be your biggest fan. I'm always going to be there. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
I made them the commitment, and we got to understand it, so we know what to expect. We know where we at with it. We don't miss nothing. We going to be there. All right, so thank y'all for tuning into this special episode of The Visit with me and my son, Jace. This one came straight from the heart. If you're a parent, hug your kids. If you're not, call somebody you love. This is Quan and my special guest, Jace. Tell them peace, Jace.
Peace.
And we'll catch y'all on the next episode. Appreciate y'all.
Bye.